Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Planetbase. And usually obviously I skip these, but this was quite an interesting one. I like a little prompt like this. Don't accumulate ore or starch. They serve no purpose. You're going to translate them into something else, which is very good advice. There we go. Also, can I just check something? I guess that's the pause game from there, isn't there? Yeah, and that's out of action right now. Yes. Okay. And I can't really change my view. I can't angle my view this way. I can't do it in the other axis, but we can do that so we can see what's going on. And then we've got some ore there, and we have got one starch. Now I do have a little bit of a worry about this. We've had grumpy boys. See, there's a grumpy boy there, right there. See, Wally Fisher's being grumpy. Wally Fisher's been grumpy throughout the frigging game. Quite frankly, he's really peeing me off. Oh, we've got a thing coming in, and we've tried to manage that by we've improved their beds, and I think that will sort of improve things. Also, they've had to do a lot of carrying, these guys, because there's been so much. I don't think I should have broken down the shuttle that quickly. I think that we should have kept the stuff in there until we'd used up a lot more of it, and then built storage. That was probably a more efficient way to do it, because we spent ages carrying those bits in, and people don't like carrying stuff. It's boring, you know. It's a bit crap. So they I think they got peed off with that as well. So we've been working on that. But the other thing I'm worried about is resources. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's have a look at is there anybody here? You're a colonist ship. Here we go. Ready? We've got 10 people. 10 miserable bastards. And we've now got 11. Who are you? What are you? You're a biologist. Okay, that's perfect, because we're building this over here. What I'm a little bit worried about is the metal to a degree. A bioplastic. That's good. You turned it to bioplastic. That's good. Because we have got it on priority right now. In that we keep making metal and it vanishes. And I'm not sure it's getting turned to spares or not, or something else. But it feels like we're going to keep on bumping along the path, until that's fixed. Because, you know, I can't really build anything else. Even if I put a hold on building things now, I think every time we get some new metal, it's going to vanish again. And I'm not sure if I should do another mine, but that would accumulate ores, which is big. Okay, maize plant, that's good. We should get plenty of starch from this. I think starch is going to be okay for bioplastics. I think the machines. I mean, who is it? Workers or engineers that work on this? I can't remember. You're a worker. We've got plenty of workers. You'd think the workers would be what we need. In fact, pretty well anyone will do it, won't it? Let's have a look. Engineers. I'd just better jump to these guys as well and see where they are. What's this? Prestige. That's how happy they are, probably. Workers. Yeah. Are you grumpy? Are you still sleepy again? Are you? Okay, you're a bit eepy. Right, yeah, I think, you know, just... You're an engineer and you've got nothing to do? Can't you work on this for a bit? Is that below you to work on that? We haven't got no starch, have we? See what I mean? It's gone again. It's bloody gone. Where's it gone? What's it being turned into? I don't think we're doing anything with the robotics factory. I could break down the bots workshop, couldn't I? What else are we doing? Because I don't think we're making semiconductors, because I asked that not to happen, didn't I? I did ask you not to make any. Are you making some anyway? Producing 0%. Where's the metal going? I just want to know where it's going. What it's being used for. I guess we're finishing this. Oh, we're doing this, aren't we? Well, that's okay. You are doing something with it. But right now, I feel like we're a little bit like we're bumping along the bottom because of this. We're stuck without... Biodomes out of water? What do you mean biodomes out of water? What the hell? Why is it out of water? What do you mean it's out of water? Where's all the water going? What? Oxygen generator's fine. Oh, we've overloaded it. Okay, I guess because we've got another dome, haven't we now? Okay, I think I misunderstood how much water was supposed to be there. Right, well, let's do that then. We haven't got any materials to build it with. This is what I mean. Exterior structure. Water extractor. Just slap it down there. Priority. This is priority. Oh Christ. This is a problem, isn't it? This is where I did a boo-boo. I've been looking at the water for ages and I don't think I've really twigged. I think this is the problem. No, this is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem, because there isn't a second one of these. What are you? Are you a trader? Do you have any water or metal? Let's have a see, shall we? What has he got? He's got bots. We can't afford any of that. A carrier bot. Be lovely. 55% commit. What the piss? Why? Why is there so much commission on that? Go on. F off. Cheeky little git. Anyway, fine. I guess I could have made a carrier thing from there. I guess the resources are there. I think they are. I think just being used for things straight away. It's not that bad. Probably if I actually stop building things, it will be okay. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. A worker. Look, suddenly 2 people arrived. An engineer and a worker. See, now we've got different worries. Which is that... Okay, we're waiting for metal on that. Now I've got 2 worries. Which is that... food and sleeping beds. This is why I was building this over here. Because we've got 13 people... And I think before, like, what we might do, when this gets towards, so one of the break points here is that this has got enough. This makes enough O2 for 20 people. So I think we're going to have to slam down the landing permissions before long. I haven't finished that either, have I? Tissue synthesizer. I'll make them happy with different food. Yeah, we might have to say no to any new people coming in before long. Got loads of ores, so yeah, we need another. Again, if it made sense, what I would do is I would make another metal processor, because we're doing what the tooltip said not to do. We're accumulating stuff. Yeah, so we'll put another one in. But right now, we've got the people to do it, but we haven't got the resources. I mean, what can we do, eh? Sandstorm imminent. Okay, one second. Enable structure, and then where's alerts? Security controls. Wah. I don't know if the sandstorm is actually a bad thing, because I don't think it'll give us loads of power. I don't know if it hurt anybody last time, but I think we're pushing our luck to do it. And I think in a sandstorm... What are you doing? You dummy. Get inside. Yeah, look, you're struggling, see? Look at him covering his little screen. He's going to get blown away. Falls over now. He's going to bonk his dome on a bit of rock. And he'll... that'll be it. Look at the other one over there, look. You're sleepy and you're outside. Power storage is critical. Why? We've got loads of power. Look at the wind coming in. Oh, that one's getting low. Sometimes no, we've got nothing in there either. Or we got to have brownouts and blackouts again. Oh, it's all a frigging disaster, isn't it, eh? It's all a bloody disaster. Right. We'll turn that off. We don't think we need this right now. Yeah, is there anything else we can turn off? Probably not. Everyone just go indoors for a while, okay, guys? Just are you in yet? You're still fighting your way through the storm. It's not going great, is it really? It's not the best. Oh, bloody hell! Okay. You know that yellow alert we were doing? No, not that one. It's all good, guys. Can you go back outside and fix things, please? There we go. Oh. Bloody hell. We've got 1 metal. Someone finish this, please. Is he still out of water? Probably still out of water. Maybe I should just lock this down now, you know. But it's all fit. I'm making a lot of noise, aren't I, really? But it's like... The wind's still quite strong. It's probably going to be okay. Is this powering back up again? We'd like one of these to be full before nightfall. We'll be alright. It's okay. Stop stressing about it. It's alright. It's alright, me. See, there you go. Stuff's being built. It's fine. What have we got now? 15 people. We've got another one come in. I'm tempted to do it now, you know. Another medic. Oh, great. Another grumpy bugger. Right. Okay, 1 second. Where is landing rights? We're going to turn it off for now. Yeah, you get out of here. I think we're going to try and stabilise some of this. Power's building back up again. I might turn this thing back on. Because I don't want the droids and everything else breaking down. Oh, 10. Right, we'll see how we get on. This is part of the problem, see. They're all eating salads. At least we haven't got, you know, other more complicated things such as... just onions. More complicated things such as someone who only eats vegetables. You know, that's a vegetarian, by the way. A vegetarian's a person who eats vegetables. What's wrong with me? Yeah, so vegetarians or like meat eaters particularly, you know, we haven't got that sort of complication. Maybe we do on later levels. Why are you unhappy? You're just a bit upset. We haven't got that sort of problem. I was hoping the meat would start getting made. We've got 1. So it should be that we'll get other things coming through using the meat. Yeah, carrots plus vegetable would give more interesting meals. But right now, you know, if you've been working down the mine all day, and then you turn up, and someone says, "Here's your salad." I think even in the future, people aren't going to be very happy with that. Right, we're going to get this dome in place. It's not very exciting, is it, this episode? We're just building cabins. Building cabins. If you wanted only excitement, there would already be disasters. It'd just be me going, "Oh no, look what's happened." Oh, look, you're repairing yourselves. Are you repairing each other? No, it's a little draw. This is repairing the thing. I think this only uses... Yeah, it doesn't use any resources. So solar panels, we saw that earlier. One of them, the solar panel was being repaired, and they used spares. Larger generators need to be maintained more often. They require less space. Okay, bigger is better. Any dome gets repaired, so it doesn't require spares. Does that mean it still requires like resources? But this just seems to require power. Power storage is low again. Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't do anything about it, guys. What can I do? You know, I can do that, I guess. Oh no. Everyone stop charging the phones. Turn your bloody screens off. I know what you like. You've got your screensaver running. What? Where? Okay, somewhere else. Not here. That's fine. It's a flicking disaster. Oh, look at this, see? They said about, you know, people looking after... They said about people... Where did that land? It's over there, look. People looking after the biologists looking after the food, the crops. Well, there you go. Look, see? It was you missed it probably, but the maze is a bit crappy, but he goes and spends some time with it and it becomes good again. I did wonder how they were doing that, how they were doing the actual things of that. And that's quite good. I like that. That's very clever. Right, so now we need some beds. We've got 15 bodies and only 4 beds, which is not... It's not great, is it really? Oh, you're not finished yet. We'll finish it then. Right, we want to squeeze as many of these things in as possible. Okay? We want everyone sleeping head to toe. You know, if you like feet, I've got good news for you. If you like feet or sniffing other people... Well, sniffing other people's feet or sniffing other people's hair, you mean... I've got really good news for you. If we do, let's say 8 beds, yeah? That way we've got a 50-50 on there. I think it means you only share your bed with one other person. Which is gotta be fairly good, isn't it, really? Right, the power outage was a brief thing. It's a new city. It's a new town. It's not a town. Barely a village. So we've got to put up with a few things. People are still not happy. But I think we've got to keep the metals on. That's what I was going to do, actually. What I will do is... Beds only require plastic. Starch, rather. What we should do is build... another... metal processor. Because we're building up ores. And it looks like one mine can do... You know, can give you like a couple of processors worth of materials, and there's all these things I want to do, and I just can't do them because I haven't got the resources we need to do it. You know, but I think we've gotten over the food problem. Food seems to be okay. We're not going over the grumpiness problem, but spares are dropping a bit. But I guess we haven't had much material to make spares with, have we? Yeah, look at it, just went down again, down to 7. I think this also needs to be prioritised then. And I think we have got the workers for it. So, does that require... so these require workers. I think this requires an engineer. Engineer makes spares, yes. What were you doing over there? What were you wandering around in here for? There's nothing to do over here. What are you doing? Angelo, what are you up to? You're just doing your steps. Okay, you do your steps, buddy. Would you like to work on this over here? It's an alternative. I guess the spares need more starch as well, though, don't they? And I'm using up all the starch for bioplastics. No, it's fine, actually. No, starch to go to bioplastic. We don't... Yeah, maybe we need another bioplastic processor. This is going all day and all night, isn't it, really? Yeah, a bit caught one. I'm not really sure. I don't want to... This is why I put the hold on the shuttle. I don't want to bumble into another problem. O2 will probably be the next one. I'd probably like another canteen, you know. Because I'm thinking about this one. And I keep seeing people saying they're thirsty. So I wonder if the travel time is too far between the different locations. Airlock. Will another canteen over here help? Not many people are over here, though, are they? Another one here, maybe? I'm not even really sure what people are working on right now. I can't see... You know, there's a number of things you expect to see in a colony game. Jump to worker is one of them, or jump to individual. I haven't seen that. And also... power... I need to build more power things, don't I, really? Also, idle. What are people doing? You're working in the mine. Power storage is critical. I don't know what to do about that, guys. You're in there doing stuff. Are you preparing yourself? Yeah, I feel like I've made maybe a stumble somewhere, that I've done something wrong. Just the order of building. Or is it always like this, where you struggle? You struggle to run along and get things done, because like I'm just watching things like spares and everything else, and I can't really monitor what people are doing properly in the way I want to. Charts grid. Can I see it in here? Yeah, power draw is too high, isn't it, really? Maybe I'll let it run for a bit. Oh, we're gaining metal, finally. Maybe I'll let it run for a bit. Yes, I know we're out of power. And I'll build another. Next priority then is... Forget making people happy, we just want more power. You're making... I'm trying a bit more... I'd rather just throw in things. Just trying to a bit more understanding here. Wind turbines are only source of power available at night during sandstorms. Could have a few of these. They can be built in several sizes. The larger ones are more expensive and produce more energy. What about solar panels? See, we're just going to make our... I guess right now nothing's running, so that's the biggest problem we have here. We have resources. We have some resources. Let's not worry about the spares for now. Let's just build another... We've obviously got a power problem. Let's build... Another solar panel? We can prioritise it, maybe? Let's not put it too close as well, because I don't want it getting struck by something else. Yeah, I've been building all these bits and pieces and just using up all the power, haven't I, really? Oh, hold on. You must be a trader, I'm guessing, because I've said no to colonists. Okay, what have you got, buddy? Have we got anything we can sell? Would you like to buy some meat? Things we can sell. Oh, it's a problem, actually. I think I might have peed him off before by not buying anything. Do you reckon that makes it worse by not trading with them? Oh, he's a medical trader specifically. Well, how about... to give you some meat. Sure, if we've got some credits, that means that we've traded with them to keep them happy. And I'm just presuming that. I don't know if that's really true or not. We've traded them with them to keep them happy. And we've got a little bit of credits to buy something in the future. We're saving up for the future, yeah? In case someone comes in and wants to sell some spares, we might better buy a couple if we're in trouble. Right, solar panel is done. What's the next problem that's going to come up? Meals, possibly. We've got a lot of veggies. But we've got meals in here. Are we not maybe storing the meals in the right place? Yeah, there's certainly lots of bits of this game I don't really understand about why they're not working the way that they are. Okay, yeah, meals are coming out of here. It is producing... Oh, there we go. It just suddenly does. It's a bit of a lag on it. Boom. There's a salad. A basic meal. Oh, that's not the same. It did use some vitro meat, I think. Here we go. Watch again. Chicken. It's chicken flavour vitro meat. Delightful. Another trader. An industrial trader. Gun. I don't need guns. Thank you very much. Quite pricey. What can we sell? What do we desperately need of? No, they're going okay. What I want to do next, I probably want... Oh my god, 50% commission! I don't get why these guys are charging me so much. What affects commission? It's not... So in some games you'll have a trader who does the work. Yeah. And how good they are affects how much you're going to be spending. But here it doesn't... Maybe it's on like how good the base is. How much value we have. I'm just not really sure that, you know, that's really worth it. You know what I mean? Like how desperate we are. I'm not sure we are, you know. No, I think we're alright for now. Okay, so I think the path forward, we're going to scrounge enough metal together for another wind turbine. Then we're going to put down another mine. And then we're going to build another spares workshop, I think is how we're going to go. Because the more turbines and solar panels means more... How much do you make? You make 50. You make 30. But it needs less. Didn't they say before that they need less? Bigger ones need less? If be maintained more often, but they're more efficient. They produce a lot more power. Does that make... That makes 30. I don't think that's really being represented here. But this is twice the size and needs twice the resources. What did we build here? Let's have a look at it again. An anti-meteor laser. Sorry, distracted. There we go. So that requires 2. These are 2s over here. They make 30. This is a 4. And it makes 50. That don't make no sense to me. Because 2 of these are making more power than this. How does that maths work out? Should build in a bigger world to wind turbine anyway, just for the sake of it? Because it's kind of fun, isn't it? Because I'm thinking now, if we, you know, it's the first time we played the game. If we like stuff this, we should redo it and like worry about do it more efficiently second time around. What would I do differently? And at the moment, I still can't see a path through about how to make it more efficient. More mines, just more mines and less on the more mines, less med bays. Like, delete this. If we recycled this, I'm not sure what we get back for it. Predict disasters like sandstorms. Okay. So I'm not sure what I would do differently if I was to go back and start again, is what I'm saying, basically. Because right now I'm thinking, okay, I'll build another... You know, I said, okay, turbine, mine, then I'm just going to be depleting even more spares. So I need another spare one. I'm caught in a loop. I don't feel like I'm getting out of that loop, is what I'm worried about here. Okay, I have just unlocked the pad and 3 more people have turned up. I'm quite surprised because I'm pretty sure our prestige is getting lower and lower. It's down to it's 36 now. All the brownouts and stuff. So I'm surprised there's more people coming in, to tell you the truth. But they are. But I've locked it off now because I'm worried about the O2. Food seems to be recovering slowly. There's less vegetables and less and more meals, a little bit more meals. So I think we're kind of getting it done. But I'm not honestly sure to be fair. And the longer this game, this is the problem I had with Ad Astra. The longer it went on when I was playing it, I was thinking more that I have to edit it more. That you don't want to see every single thing. You'd rather Aki doesn't count. Aki wants to see every single bloody keystroke. But you know, I don't want to bore you with videos that are very similar every time. With me just sitting there struggling. What do? Are you a trader? You're a trader. Okay, we'll look at you in a minute. A mine. Another mine? I could put another mine. Somewhere that's going to be... Okay, we'll deal with you first. What do you want? A food trader. Beer? Oh, God, beer would be wonderful, wouldn't it, really? You know what? No, we're good, I think. 55% commission. No, I don't know. Again, I have to look at commission. How does commission work? Okay, here we go. Learning stuff again. Two sides, the small independent traderships and the larger corporate traders. And we have to build a starport for that, I think. Yeah, there we go. We need a starport for that. Okay, we have tons of product, commission. Depending on how much you need the resource, you might be able to wait for traders with a lower commission. So it's random, is it? Right, so it doesn't tell us anymore. It's just random. It's like commissions decide to the guy decides this is how much I'm going to charge you. This is what I'm feeling like today. I've spun the wheel. I've thrown the dice. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, I guess as long as it's clear. Right. Okay. Let us. Storage is doing fine. I guess we're using materials up. Let's build the mine that I was talking about, if I can. I was going to build it near the airlock. Need to be in a rocky thing? At the base of a mountain. I'm near the base of a mountain. What do you want from me, game? Another airlock needed? Oh my god, no one wants to do it. Nothing's good enough. A wheat pad has been built. Make some pasta, guys. And there we go. Look. Bit of a walk, isn't it, really? But there we go. I have to walk out of this one here. Yeah, is there a value in me going, like, building another big solar panel, deleting these two, just having one bigger one? I don't know. I don't know what the value in that is, if that's a good thing or not. I'm not sure, but you know, I think basically what we've achieved this episode is we've patched up some of the problems. We've built a bit more power supply. We've got rid of the blackouts and the brownouts. We are in the process of dealing with the mining problem, the resources. So we are just getting just enough to turn over. We're using the resources properly. I now have more. Is that the product? Oh, I see. So mushrooms just produce the vegetable item from there. So that's. I thought these vegetables only turned to starch for manufacture of bioplastic, but it seems to be a mixture. I hadn't looked at this properly before, did I? I know. You've been watching it, and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm hoping that we've resolved the starch problem as well now. So we're making just enough with these things to keep this going. What are you doing? A medic. I'm sorry, medics, I don't know what to do with you. You know, I don't really have a job for you right now, apart from carrying things. Where are you off to? You off to the mine? Where is he going? Doesn't feel very efficient right now. What are you? You're a carrier bot. Why are you carrying from over there? I guess you're getting things from the mine, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really think we're making progress. The foods seem to be bumping along. We've got too many medicinal plants. Everything's just holding together still. I guess we're bigger, but we're just holding together. I don't dare open up the landing. See that coming down. I don't dare open up the landing pad yet because I'm going to need to immediately build more oxygen generator. If I do, because I'm thinking about 3 people arriving at a time. Yeah, I'm operating quite in the dark here with these things. And it's probably makes you very angry, very inefficient around here. I mean, probably what I could do is put another airlock here, and that would help. Or is that too far a walk? Yeah, I probably should have grouped some of these things in the centre and had, like, you know, accommodation around the outside, power in group, well, not too grouped because you need to repair it. Like, have a more clear definition between inside and outside, so that the airlocks are easily leading to the outside. Yeah, it's all very good in hindsight, isn't it? Really. But I'm not going to restart. I'll keep bumbling along for now. At this point, you might be seeing the first video that I've made, like 4 weeks ago, and then you can shout at me in the comments and tell me what I've done wrong. Maybe I can fix some of those things. Yeah. Okay. But unless I get the thing is, there are more exciting scenarios than this, where, you know, things where we might need guns and all sorts of problems. There are the challenges to the build. But right now, I'm just trying to learn the basics of how things are working, guys. Okay, we'll do Sandstorm next time. Okay, we'll do Daru Sandstorm next time. I'm trying to learn the basics so that I've got a chance of surviving the more complicated ones without a massive catastrophe. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next time.